His popularity declined, as did his health, with some knee problems, other issues in his 5th and 6th season here in Toronto. And then he went to New Jersey and has been vilified here in Canada since leaving the Raptors franchise. So on the one hand, he's one of the greatest players, probably the greatest player in franchise history, and on the other, not very popular at this moment in his NBA career. Carter, 15-footer. So Vince gets his first points 2 minutes into the first period.
Probably after the
5 years later.
Second or third time doesn't mean anything.
Carter with the throwdown right down the middle of the lane.
Vince Carter using that good screen, maybe even an illegal one by Richard Lewis as he wiped out DeMar DeRozan on the move there. But you can see the problems that one of the reasons why the Raptors are almost at the bottom.
28-22, Orlando with a 4-game.
The basketball. It ended poorly, but it started magnificently in the NBA for Vince Carter. He was a first-round draft pick of Golden State, traded for his teammate at North Carolina, Antoine Jamison, to Toronto on draft day. He was the Rookie of the Year. He was at one time the NBA record setter for ballots at the All-Star game. And he remains the franchise's #1 career scorer at over 9,400 points. Yet because of the way things ended, Toronto fans always giving him the business when he's on the floor. One more note, David.
Spread because of Richard Lewis and J.J. Redick out on the wings. And that's about the 3rd time that Vince has drawn contact, his first time to the line. By the way, during that 10-0 run, J.J. Redick, a huge part of that, with not only his scoring, but his all-around play. Giving the Magic a two-line pass.
Freezing the ball.
Two-line pass.
Time ticking down. Carter finds Ryan Anderson. 4-3.
Points, and again, 3 of 9 from the floor. Vince Carter, 2 of 11 shooting. Remember, he took 29 shots against Boston 2 nights ago.
He's at the 2-guard spot, and he's clearly the 4th option. I don't know what they could be, but it's going to hurt them. This is his first summer in a long time where he did not have Team USA responsibility and took advantage of it with the goaltend by Bosch.
Basket, Vince Carter.
So Bosch took advantage of that, which is the pro way to do it. But he has played post defense twice very well now, once against Bargnani, once against Bosch. There's Vince Carter, a little vintage Vince Carter with a throwdown. An important part of that. Nice.
Oh, that is so nice. Vince Carter with the assist. Petrus gets the easy 2. Good all-around game for Vince Carter. Upset about that call, but Vince Carter with a nice drive and feed and a throwdown a moment ago.
Involved offensively, keep him not worrying about the negatives that are going on in the game, like foul trouble.
Yeah.
Comfort for Vince Carter.
5th year in the NBA.
How about that?
Carter again, heating up in the 3rd period. 10 in the quarter for Vince. Orlando plays for the final shot of the quarter. Vince Carter against Sonny Weems. Carter, fall-away jumper. Got it! 12 in the quarter for Vince Carter. He made many plays like that in a Toronto Raptor uniform for 6+ seasons. And that big shot by Vince ties the game at 76. Carter with 18 in the game and 12 in the 3rd quarter. Check out Big George. He actually was pretty good. Had a pretty good sense of humor, good timing. Vince Carter, tough shot. Boy, Vince back at it here in Toronto. Smile on his face as he gives the Magic a 13-point lead. His 3rd. Carter with a couple of big free throws. Just over 2 minutes to play. Vince, an 8-time All-Star. 6+ seasons here with the Toronto Raptors. He came in the shortened lockout season. Really provided some energy in this franchise, in this great city. having a big game today. Carter with 22 points, 8 rebounds for the Magic. Redick inbounds to Carter. Cold-blooded Vince Carter in the fourth quarter gives the Magic a 9-point lead.
Show up that big, but it's important. And Dwight Howard with a very strong last 3 quarters of play.
Night, and you can watch that game right here on Fox Sports Show. We'll hear from Vince Carter. Game Magic Live still coming your way on Fox Sports Florida.
All right, David, thanks. We're watching Anthony Johnson get in some minutes in this game. He's finally using his opportunity. Hey, Vince, back in Toronto.
We have a special team. I'm going to say that. He's on fire. Okay. Sorry.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No,
hey, a big game today offensively. Defensively, you guys did some things against the pick and roll that really turned things around.
Yeah, we had to step it up, just make it tough for him. Chris is a great player, and once he gets going, he opens up their shooting with Bargnani, of course, Turk and Calderon, and we just did a better job of locking down and making the pick and roll tougher. Trying to make instead of letting the guy just come off and get straight to the basket or make an easy play, we made it a little tougher, and that was the difference.
Seemed like this team was loose, even looser than normal. You're not tightly wound anyway, but coming in, it seems like the guys are very relaxed. Any reason for that?
I mean, we know we're a good team, and we just Howard. No, I mean, we know we have a good team. We just need to go out there and just play basketball and don't put all the pressure on ourselves. And, the expectations, yeah, they're great, but we have to go out and prove it every night. And it was a very relaxed team today.
You're used to it, but Orlando Magic fans have not seen this before. A lot of warmth in the building when Vince comes back.
A lot of love here, and I love it. Like I said, if they're not booing, I don't play well. So later on in the game, if you notice, I started making more shots and I started playing a little better thanks to them.
So seriously, do you feed off of that?
Yeah, of course. Every player does. I mean, you always, when you come back to your old team, you always want to play well first and foremost. But they're a very good team, and they put the pressure on. And coach put the ball in my hands tonight and said, "Hey, make plays." He got mad at me for passing the ball a couple of times. I'm like, I thought I was making the right play, but that's the way it goes. So I just tried to be aggressive and make plays. I was being aggressive the first half, I just couldn't make a layup. So second half, I settled down and got the job done.
Well, good trip. Enjoy that flight back.
Hey, thank you. I will.
Let's go back courtside to David.